Scorpio, welcome to your September 2025 tarot reading. I'm Kate, I'm a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have a Scorpio partner, tune in. Some of these messages may resonate for you as well. Just a side note, I've been painting and I'm just super busy, so don't mind my dirty hands. The first couple of cards that I want to talk about, it's important for the month of September to make choices that are very logical, very well thought out. Pay attention to details. Instead of making a choice from a place of maybe trying to be empathetic and compassionate and kind and understanding, it's like, I've done that and it didn't work. I feel like there could be somebody in your life where somebody honked their horn outside. There could be somebody in your life where that's just not effective because they are going to take and take and take. And it's time to put up firm boundaries, be very strict about what you do and do not allow in your life. Okay, so you have the 9 of Fire, the Ace of Earth, and the 6 of Earth. Now, there are some people where it is important to set those boundaries. And you're like, I'm not saying that, you're not allowed in my life at all. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to do this thing at all. But if we are going to move forward with this particular thing, then there does have to be boundaries. There has to be an even give and take. I can't just keep giving and feel like it's not appreciated, not valued. There's no reciprocity, even energetically, right? So 9 of Fire, don't give up, protect that which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. So this is about wanting to protect something, maybe even wanting to protect someone that has been treated unfairly, unjustly. Justice is another word that's coming to mind when I see that King of Swords. 6 of Earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, and paying off debts. So those are some potential things coming in, but this is really about balance. And then the Ace of Earth. So it could be about money coming in because Ace of Earth is potential business opportunities, potential money coming in, an opportunity for money. Now, you could say no to this. It could be a situation where you're like, the time doesn't feel right. I'm not comfortable with this change because it does feel like it would require some type of change, either to your routine or environment. Something like that feels like would need to be changed. And I don't know if some of you are ready for that. But it says the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So if you are entering into a new contract, signing some type of document, paying attention to the details is super important. I do think that if there is an opportunity that's coming in, I'm hearing an investment, okay? And I feel like it's going to be worth your time, worth your energy, worth the money, whatever it is. I feel like you're trying to build something and you don't want to just pour into something that's not gonna give back, right? Kind of like I'm seeing an example of this like old Victorian home that's like this money sucker, like just things going wrong, every single area of the house has to be touched and you're just pouring all this money and effort into fixing it and it's just not loving you back. So that's just an example. So just be paying attention to where you're pouring your money, where you're pouring your time. But it does feel like there's the potential of something to come in that does feel like it's worth your time, worth the investment. 3 of Wands, I feel like you're watching, you're waiting for it to come in. But then this is also taking actionable steps. So I think that if you are looking for some place to invest money or invest your time and resources, be actively looking for it. It's like, it's not just going to fall into your lap. I think it's going to be something that you come across because you were looking for it. You have the 4 of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles. There could be the end of some type of union, end of a connection. I'm hearing maybe there was a date in the past that was of significance and now that date is no longer important to you. So maybe you were supposed to move forward on, I don't know why houses keep coming up, but maybe you were supposed to move forward on signing a contract on a specific date, and maybe it was your birthday or an anniversary, or like the date was very important, and now there's a date change. Something about a date change feels significant. So try to be flexible when it comes to the timing of events, things like that. And then the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration, coordination, using other people's ideas to improve your own, right? We don't always have all of the details and all of the information that we need. Sometimes we have to ask for help. Sometimes we have to rely on other people to kind of fill in the gaps for us. So I think that you're finding somebody to fill in a void or something that was missing, give you maybe some knowledge or information that you weren't clear on before. I find it interesting that you have two number 3s coming out, and then you also have the number 6 card and the number 9 card. So 3, 6, 9, maybe a combination of those numbers are popping up for you in the month of September. And then for some oracle messages, you have confidence. It comes with time and practice. Number 23. I think that it is important for you to speak with confidence, especially if you do have to put up boundaries with somebody, or if you're making a decision you're kind of nervous about, is this the right thing to do? Is this the right thing to say? Confidence comes with time and practice. Continue to speak your truth. Continue to speak up. It seems like everywhere around you, people are chattering about how confident they are and just how freeing it feels. You wish you could relate to them, but you haven't gotten there yet. Listen, it's all right. Confidence is not an instant or an overnight evolution. Just like with everything else, it takes time, practice, and a lot of unlearning of toxicity. So there could also be that mind chatter of when you go to do something, you're thinking about what your mom would have said or what your dad would have said, or the teacher or the critic, whoever the critic was when you were a child. I feel like probably there's still a little bit of that, their voice in your head when you go to say something or do something. You're afraid that you're going to get it wrong. And that can lead to a lack of confidence and conviction in some of the choices that you're making, the things that you're saying. Number 28, protest. Start a revolution. You've been looking around and noticing that the world is often unjust, but you're not sure what to do about it. Like Katniss from the Hunger Games, you need to be the first spark of your own revolution. Educate yourself. Stand up for yourself. Don't forget to stand up for others, whether or not you have shared experiences. If you can speak up and do so safely, then do it. I think that this is such an important card for the time that we're living in currently. And then you also have number 37, gray. Endings are inevitable. And this also came up with the Libra reading. So if you have Libra in your chart or some type of connection with Libra, maybe check out their reading because some of those messages could resonate for you as well. As humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, or maybe they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Real relationships are not the same as the fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but it's a thing you need to work toward. We create our own closure. So I hope that these messages resonated for you. If they did, please hit the like button and follow me for more videos like this. And feel free to comment anything that was resonating for you. If you'd like a personal reading where you can ask direct questions for you in your life, you can do that right on my website, The Enchanted Palace.